Hi 5D Voyagers, my name is Jordan Lydia. I'm a witchpreneur, trademark pending, yoga champion, metaphysicist, enlightener. I am trying to create my heaven on earth. Well, I should say I am creating my heaven on earth and affirming myself to be an avatar. Today I want to talk about accept the feeling, don't accept the fear. What does that mean in the terms of process of conscious creation? When we're kind of affirming towards something, when we start affirming for it, it can kick up some resistance, or meaning kind of oppositional thoughts, or in terms of meditation, you can think of these thoughts coming up from the bottom of the ocean to get pushed and moved away. So any opposing thoughts, contrary thoughts to the desired level of consciousness, the desired level of state that you wish to experience. This can manifest in terms of even almost overwhelming anxiety or depression, and a heavy attachment to what it is that you would like to call in. And at first, there were several manifestations where I just started to go into warrior goddess mode and was resisting these emotions, and what we resist persists. So I finally, with one of the manifestations, after 6 weeks of working in the opposite direction of what it is that I wanted, I finally just called my mom and I said, I feel really rejected and really down right now, and I just need to cry for a couple of hours. So it's about accepting the feeling, accepting the fear, but not accepting it as a fact. So everything is mutable. What happened yesterday, doesn't need to create what is going to happen for you tomorrow. We're always creating from the internal present moment, the internal now, and people can change their minds, things can shift, and doors can be open, pathways can be cleared for you to receive what it is that you desire. But it's returning again to that self-soothing practice while it is unfolding, allowing it to unfold itself, and in the meantime, sitting in trust that what it is that you desire, creation is already finished, it's already done, and that you will receive it. My friend was heavily pursued by a job company that she really wanted to work for, and it literally came to her. And they pursued her quite heavily. She went through all the rounds of interviews and everything like that, and they loved her, but they didn't hire her. And so at the time I said, this is mutable, things can shift, focus on what it is you want. Don't accept this as a fact. And we talked about it and some of the resistance that was being brought up, and how to move into acceptance of the feeling, acceptance of the fear, not acceptance of it as a fact. And lo and behold, the same company reached back out a month later and said the position was curiously open and they would like for her to come in and talk about it again. So accepting the feeling or the fear, don't accept it as a fact. So whatever is you're currently experiencing in your reality right now can be shifted, can be molded, and just acceptance is the key, acceptance is the answer, meaning that self-soothing and ability to actually stay in the present moment. That's what makes you a really powerful manifester in your full manifestational ability as well. And because really what we're trying to do is we're trying to create from the world of form into the world of ideas, into the world of things. It's an embodiment of it. And if you have all this kicked up resistance inside of you, how can you really embody what it is that you really truly desire? I have been in resistance when manifestations have shown up, but maybe I had actually released the resistance and finally allowed myself to feel something. When one of my manifestations showed up, I actually had just gotten mad at a friend, and I allowed myself to be jealous. I was like, I feel jealous right now. I've been desiring this thing and it's happening for you. Why isn't it happening for me? And then 20 minutes later, I called her back up and she's like, oh, like what's going, I was like, no, it came in. So yeah, accept the feeling, don't accept it as a fact. I love you, I value, I accept you. We are limitless, so mote be as I speak it. I create it. Sealed with a kiss.